New York City Mayor Eric Adams was indicted on charges such as fraud, bribery, campaign finance violations, and many other things. He recently held a press conference to discuss this. And I tell you, I've never in my life heard or seen a press conference like this before. People yelling, honking their horns, chanting. It seems like the residents of New York City are fed up with the direction this mayor has taken the city in. Let's listen to this abomination of a press conference, shall we?
Policies are anti-black. You are disgrace to all black people in this city.
That's literally how it starts. Your policies are anti-black. You are a disgrace to all the black people in the city. This is coming from someone in the crowd yelling at New York City Mayor Eric Adams, a black man.
Policies are anti-black. You are disgrace to all black people in this city. The things that you have done are unconscionable. You hurt our schools. Our streets are dirty. Our
So Mayor Eric Adams is trying to speak. He is standing there along with maybe a dozen other black people on the stage, and the crowd is just not having it. New York City is fed up at the direction this mayor has taken the city in.
harassed by the police. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can shush me all you want, but the people are with us. And this is not a black day. This is a justice day.
So why are people mad at Eric Adams, black people specifically? Well, a lot of black folks feel that other groups are coming into the city and getting resources that Americans, legal Americans, should get. New York has been hit really hard with the influx of migrants, thanks to Kamala Harris allowing the border to stay open. New York City is a sanctuary city, as they call it. And a lot of illegal migrants are moving into this town. They're getting free health care. They're getting free housing. They're getting free schooling. And this is all stuff that black residents of New York City feel they should be getting. But let's keep going. Eric Adams press conference.
I want to now call up Mother Hazel Dukes.
All right. So now he's going to call up some lady to defend him.
Good morning.
Beautiful old lady.
My name is Hazel Dukes. I live in Harlem. I'm 90. Would you be quiet? Would you shut up? I'm 92 years of age.
Yes.
I've known this young man for over 40 years. I am asking all New Yorkers to hear his side.
They ain't trying to hear his side. They know he's a crooked politician. He ran New York City into the ground. New York City has seen better days. New York City needs mayors like Rudy Giuliani back. You know, Rudy Giuliani cleaned that city up. Back in the 70s, 80s, New York was a cesspool full of adult film theaters, hustlers, pimps, three-card Molly players. And Rudy came and cleaned it up and turned it into what we know as Times Square, a clean city. I was in New York about 10, 12 years ago, and it was nice and clean. Now, it's right back to where it was in the 70s and 80s, and that's thanks to policies and people like Mayor Eric Adams. So I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for him, but let's continue.
But we are not here today to criticize
Oh, yes, we are.
the federal government where you might be, but shush. That's all you do. That's all you brought here to criticize. Yeah.
Thank you. Just because this chick is 92 doesn't mean anything. She probably doesn't even know where she is right now. She's just supporting this dude because he's black.
We are going to be here.
Voice is louder than
we're going to be here.
I'm sorry, Mother Duke. Hey, brother, this is a 92-year-old elder.
Oh, shut up, Eric Adams. Shut up, Mr. Fucking, now he's all Mr. High and Mighty and Mr. I can't do no wrong. This is a 92-year-old woman.
Some respect.
Yeah. We are going to be here. We're going to be here.
I'm sorry, Mother Duke. Hey, brother, this is a 92-year-old elder.
Brother,
Show us some respect. A 92-year-old elder.
She stands next to you. She stands next to Carlo. As the NAACP, as the 501c3, you should not be standing for a political candidate. Stop that. You're always
She's standing next to you. She's standing next to a criminal.
in favor. You are always in favor of the power. Until they come after you.
Don't respond to them.
Don't respond to them.
We are calling on all New Yorkers to listen carefully, not to the loudmouths, but
New York is fed up. New York is absolutely fed up. And this is proof right here. Not only New York, but black residents. And look, I told you, I'm not faulting the migrants at all who are coming into this country. Come on in. If I was living in another country that, wasn't up to par, wasn't as good as the United States, and I heard the U.S. was giving away free money and free healthcare and free schooling, and my kids could have the best this and better than, I'd come too. I'm not blaming the migrants. Shout out to them for taking advantage of our stupid government. I'm blaming our government. I'm blaming people like Eric Adams, who supports illegal immigration. And I told you guys this. I told you guys years ago when I started seeing this happening, when they opened the borders. The people it's going to directly affect are black folks. Yeah, you guys got on Trump when he said they're going to be taking black jobs and all that. Look, I get it. He didn't say it in the most eloquent way, right? But it's facts. The people that are going to be directly affected are people in the inner cities. Who are in the inner cities? Black folk. And this is showing right here that the people of New York City are fed up.
into facts and figures. His lawyers will go and do our work for us, and we will stand with this mayor. Right.
Thank you.
You put the police on the people. We put the police on the people.
We want to.
Someone else in the comments section said, the black people, are not standing with this nonsense. Damn.
Now bring one of our amazing bishops up forward now. Bishop.
You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to black people.
They're calling him an embarrassment to black people. And it amazes me that people think that just because someone is a certain color, shares the same color as them, that they have their best interest at heart. I mean, Obama was president for 8 years, and what did he give us, a phone? I mean, just because someone's black, and Kamala's going to be the same. Is she even black? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. That's a whole weird thing. But just because Kamala shares the same skin tone as you, let's just say that, doesn't mean that she's going to do anything for you. She's going to do for the majority. And right now, the majority are the folks coming into this country who will soon be able to vote. Mark my words. I mean, maybe not in 2024, but I'm pretty sure by 2028, all of these people who came into this country illegally, 13 million, 20 million, whatever the number is, eventually they'll be able to vote. And that's who they're going to put their direction to. They don't care about the black vote anymore. The black vote means absolutely nothing. You know why? Because they already know that 90% of you are going to vote Democrat. So why would they do anything for you if they already know they have your vote? But let's continue with Eric Adams' abomination of a press conference.
You're an embarrassment to black people.
We are admonished to be angry and sin not. We can have our
This chick looked like Marsha Warfield from People's Court.
anger and we move forward. We move forward We move forward. We move.
They're saying Eric Adams deserves to be in handcuffs. I know a lot of you can't really hear what's going on in the background because of all the yelling, but someone just yells out, Eric Adams deserves to be in handcuffs. You are a disgrace to black people. You do nothing for us.
Forward. We move forward. None of us.
Now they about to sing over this broad. She said, you're going to defund the police. That's exactly what they want to do, man. And what happens when you defund the police? Who is directly affected when you defund the police? People in the inner cities where the crime is happening. Those are the people that are directly affected. You think Eric Adams lives in the inner city? I guarantee Eric Adams lives in some New York suburb far away from the city. And guess what? If Eric Adams called 911, they would be to his house in 5 minutes. But he wants to defund police in the poor neighborhoods.
None of us have ever done anything in our lives that we've asked forgiveness for and it was not granted. We live in a society where if we do something...
They are not trying to hear you, Marsha Warfield. They are not trying to hear you, Ma.
There is a due process for all of us. There's a process that starts, it has a middle, and it has an end. And none of us has the right to preempt that process. I know there is a God that says he's faithful and just to forgive me of my sin and to cleanse me from everything that is unrighteous.
See, that's what I don't like about Christians. Whenever a crime is committed, then they want to bring God into it. I don't like that at all. That's what I don't like about the Christian religion, that you can commit any crime, you could commit the worst thing possible. And all you have to do is pray to God and he'll forgive you of your sin. It doesn't matter what sin it is. Just pray to God and he'll forgive you. I've never, that part of the Christian religion has never sat right with me, because I know people who go out on a Saturday and commit the most heinous acts. And then they figure, you know what, I'll just pray for it on Sunday and my slate is clean for the week. Sounds like what Eric Adams and his people right here, his race baiting people, are doing. Someone in the comments says, what a crook.
Whatever the truth is, the truth will prevail.
Someone says, where's the diversity behind Adams in the most diverse city in the world? Yeah, Adams likes to tout that New York City is a melting pot. New York City is the most diverse city in the world. But Mayor Adams has nothing but black people behind him. Where's all the diversity is what I'm saying. Someone else in the comments says, shameful. Shame on the ones standing with him. I guess they will be standing with him when he goes to jail.
We have families that just lost their kids to violence.
She said, we have families that have lost their kids to violence, and the crowd yells, because of him. Because of him. Because of him defunding the police. Because of him letting who knows what and what knows who into their city. This is all falls back on the mayor. Yes, there are kids losing their lives, and it's Mayor Eric Adams' fault. He has let New York City go to shit.
He stood with us on the steps and saved lives.
Why don't you tell all the white boys what you call them?
They going off.
And at that time, we should have had stop and frisk. Maybe my kids would be dead today.
I mean, I've never seen a press conference like this before. New York City is fed up. Not just New York City. The black residents of New York City are fed up.
They checked these kids that's 11 years old and 10, and they had stop and frisk. They need
two black people trying to out loud each other, that hurts my ears. They are not trying to hear this. New York City ain't trying to hear this. Black New York residents are not trying to hear this. They're calling him a socialist. Socialist, man. The Democrat Party has definitely gone in that direction. When I was a kid, the Democrats were a different group. This Democrat Party that I'm seeing, this is damn near borderline communism, socialism. Let's give everybody the same amount of this and the same amount of that while the government controls all the money. That didn't work out for Russia. That didn't work out for North Korea. Didn't work out for Cuba. But somehow we think it's going to work out for the United States. This Democrat Party is something else, man. When I was a kid, Democrats didn't believe everything the government said. Now, y'all believe everything, literally. Anything that comes out of Kamala Harris's face, you believe it. But I'm glad these New York City residents right now are not believing everything that's coming out of Mayor Eric Adams' mouth. They've seen the decline of their city, and they don't like it.
You can't talk. You white as stuff. You from Europe.
I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican.
Now the people in the audience are arguing with each other, the Puerto Ricans against the blacks, and this is the messed up part. This is the messed up part right here. It's causing division.
Vote for him, but he's not resigning. He's not quitting. And you stand behind him and say the community is behind him. And we want him re-elected.
Everybody just yelling over each other, but they ain't trying to hear their side of the story at all. Bunch of black people yelling just hurts my head. I can't even lie. Like, we have a different decibel to our yelling that other people don't have. And I'm starting to get a little headache, but let's keep it pushing. I'm going to go on as long as I can. This is Mayor Eric Adams' abomination of a press conference. New York is fed up.
Justice will prevail.
Someone in the comment section said, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, Eric Adams?
And diversity.
Decrease in crime. There's 500 more. There's 1,000 more felony assaults. Don't fudge the number.
Crime is up. They're saying, don't be fudging the numbers. The crime is way up. And he mentioned a couple specific crimes. One that rhymes with grape. Take out the G. Can't say it because of YouTube. Way up. Way up in New York City. We're seeing levels of crime that we haven't seen since the 80s and 90s in New York City. But they're fudging numbers. Everybody from Kamala Harris on down is trying to convince you that crime is down. Like, anybody who believes crime is down in 2024, I have a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. All I need is your social security number and your bank account info, and I'll sell you that bridge in Brooklyn. For anybody out there who believes crime is down across the U.S., I have a bridge to sell in Brooklyn for you. Come holla at me. Hit my DMs.
Fudge the numbers. 1,000 more felony assaults. Women are not safe. They're being
Women are not safe here anymore.
That's on contact.
Women are not safe in New York City anymore. But let's defund the police, all right? Let's take more police off the street. Let's put that money into what? Social programs? Is that what we're doing? You think that's going to work for a city like New York City, aka Gotham? They need to bring Batman in. They need to bring all those superheroes in to save that city. That city's done. All right, this is Mayor Eric Adams' closing statement.
Legal team to handle this as I handle the city of New York and continue the success that we've witnessed in the last 2 years and 9 months as the city of New York.
Success.
New York,
Well, some would say that didn't go as planned, huh? Something tells me Eric Adams thought he'd come out and all the black people were going to be behind him, supporting him, and Black Power and Black Lives Matter, and let's not let this happen to our black mayor. Man, that black mayor has let New York City go to trash, and this is the result. So don't shed a tear for Mayor Eric Adams. I'm sure all the truth is going to come out, and I'm pretty sure he's guilty of everything that he is being charged with. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel and you like what you hear. Please follow me on Rumble, DustyVisionTV on Rumble. That's all one word, DustyVisionTV, all one word on Rumble. You can also follow my second channel, Dusty Vision Radio, right here on YouTube, Dusty Vision Radio. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, Dusty Vision TV. Comment down below. What do you guys think of New York City Mayor Eric Adams being indicted on charges such as fraud, bribery, campaign finance violations? And more importantly, what are your thoughts on this press conference that we just listened to? Comment down below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.